You're watching Morning Live. Now, New Year's Eve is traditionally marked by fireworks lighting up the night sky as people across the globe ring in the new year. Now, however, fireworks sometimes end with accidents when they are misused. Fireworks are very dangerous, especially around unsupervised children. Did the residents heed the EMS's call? Now, to tell us more, we're now joined virtually by Joburg EMS spokesperson Robert Mulaudzi. Mr. Mulaudzi, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, around this time of the year, children, adults, animals are always injured or harmed through the irresponsible use of fireworks. Were there any incidents that marred the ushering of the new year?
Good morning, colleagues, and morning to the viewers. Yes, I would say generally the new celebration were, good. We didn't really receive any major incidents through our emergency call center, be it emergencies which are related to maybe water-related fires and any other emergencies in our call center. Relatively, it was very much quiet. I think we have to give it to our efforts, our public education efforts, of course, from our fire safety unit, our proactive service unit, which is our public education, and also our fire safety inspectors who have done well in terms of making sure that there is compliance in terms of the dealers or the wholesalers and the people who are selling fireworks. And of course, our residents are much more informed in terms of how to use, fireworks safely when they are, celebrating the New Year. So generally, I think we also have to give it to our law enforcement agencies, our JMPD, and also subs for a job well done because of the conduct of the residents out there as we're ushering in the new year.
So your fair assessment on the ground would be that, of course, people did adhere to the emergency services plea when, talking about responsibility, especially when it comes to ushering in the new year. Would you say that?
Yes, I would say that because I think we compared to the previous years, it was relatively quiet, and I think there was a lot of work which was done in terms of public education. If you look at us as the fire service, we have taken a strategy. We call it prevention is the future, where we are investing more of our resources to making sure that we empower our residents with the information, hence the establishment of our public education centers, which we call Be Safe centers, where our residents are able to visit and be trained on life and fire safety educational programs. So I think our strategy of prevention is the future is starting to show us some good results, and we should be able to continue with this strategy in intensifying our public education programs. Not only maybe during the festive season, but throughout the year, in terms of making sure that our residents are empowered. If we've got a season of fires, we make sure that our residents are informed about fire safety. If we've got season of rainy season where we have receiving a lot of rainfall, so we need to continue with the that community empowerment to make sure that as and when we have got various seasons, our residents are empowered with the latest information and also some skills to deal with that particular season.
And Mr. Mulaudzi, when it comes to setting off fireworks, the city usually has bylaws which are supposed to be followed to ensure safety. And I know that you did speak to that. There were different stakeholders who came onto the table to ensure compliance. But I want us to touch on compliance on a grander scale. And how did you ensure that there was compliance?
Yes, we at the beginning of the week, which was from just after Christmas celebrations, we started conducting our we call them fire service bylaws, compliance operations together with our colleagues from JMPD, where we were targeting our wholesalers, our dealers, and the resellers, the people who are selling the fireworks. Most of the wholesalers or distributors, the people who are selling fireworks, they will need to have compliance certificates, which are issued by ourselves from the fire service and also from the South African Police Explosive Unit. We've seen, yes, in most of the wholesalers there was compliance, because previously you will find that maybe the dealers are using the very same compliance certificate or permit. They will make copies and then they will give it to the other shop next door, and also the excessive storage of these fireworks in some of the wholesalers or distributors. But we've seen that there is a lot of improvement. We can always improve from this compliance which we had now. Hence I'm saying those operations which was done by public safety, which includes PD and EMS, to liquor outlets, and also to distributors and wholesalers of fireworks. I think it really gave us good results, which we have to appreciate. We need to appreciate the men and women within public safety, EMS and JMPD who are on the ground throughout this festive season to ensure that the safety of the residents of the city of Johannesburg, it's I think that we have to commend the men and women on the ground who ensured that we had to get into the new year with lesser incident, which had a lesser impact to our residents and our communities out there.
All right, Robert Mulaudzi, Joburg EMS spokesperson, thanks very much indeed for your time. And he was speaking to us about New Year's Eve incidents and unsafe use of fireworks.